That's a neck of the head. This is.
Well, I got 2 sets, that set and another set. So, because it's a nitrous car, pistons are made, and they happen, you know.
Yeah, head's one of the biggest things the nitrous car takes out.
Yeah.
Head and head gasket. So, yeah, that's a definite good carry set of head gaskets and an extra set of heads, and yeah, if you build a good bottom end, you should never have a whole issue with the bottom end.
But I want to start making nitrous lines for people. That's why I brought that in, cleaned it up, and I want to get it all going because I want to start. Because
do you have any spec lines that we can?
Well, most people are just going to want the braided line.
That's what I'm saying. If you got a spec line, then I'll take it back and I'll make it. I'll pressure test it, figure out what because nitrous generally is what, about 2200 psi.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll test them up to like 3000. And we'll test the crimp out and everything and make sure all that's good, and then I'll work on getting
it'll just be number 6.
Yeah. So if you got a test line anywhere that, you know.
No, just braided line, number 6, that's PTFE.
You're going to use PTFE number 6 line.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll build a line. You're going to just use the stainless, not the black PTFE, right? Just a regular stainless line. Number 6.
Yeah, just the braided stainless PTFE.
Okay. Let me.
And then that black stuff, if somebody wants to step up, I'm going to tell them to go to that black coated line.
Well, I'll make a line.
That shit's nice.
It is. It's really nice. But what I'll do is I'll go make a line. I'll go back and test it. I actually just built a new test bench, so I'll run it up, hold it at like 3000 for 10 minutes, and make sure that we're on the money for it. And then I'll get you the specs, and we'll see what we can do to get this thing working. And if you need the nitrous lines for your motor, tell me and I'll build those. Just give me the lengths and sizes, and I'll just build those for you.
You see that fitting on the 90 right there?
This one?
No, the other one.
The big one.
That one?
Yeah.
Do you have anything it's got to be a 90 like that? It's got to be that size because that's water.
I think this is 16, right?
No, I think is it?
It kind of looks like it might be a 20, but.
But do you have it so it's some type of quick disconnect? Because that's behind the firewall. So every time I pull the head off, I got to get in there with a wrench and fucking just fuck with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Because this is the line that goes on there, is this one right here. If it had some kind of... See, and this goes through the manifold and it goes back to the back of the head.
Well, how much flow do you need on the water?
It's water. It's got to flow water. I mean, how big for this
Number
size
12
line?
is big. Well, you know, I have made bigger, but I don't carry bigger because no one has wanted them. But
I mean, for this size line, that quick fucking disconnect.
yeah, I know, and that's why I'm kind of curious what we need for flow. Because your pump is only going to put out a minimal amount of. Well, you're using an electric, so.
Yeah, it's a big. Fucking,
yeah, it's a big pump.
It's a big what is it, Mazier?
Well, let me find out what the gallons per minute is on the pump.
It's a big standalone Mazier.
Yeah, it's just figure out what the gallons per minute it's got to flow, and I'll take my number 12, and I'll go flow my number 12. If my number 12 will flow the gallons per minute that you need, screw it. Let's put 12 on there. Because we can always adapt it back into the pump or change the whole deal. But let me find out what the gallons per minute is for that pump. And if I can match it with my quick connect, then.
Let's see, number 12. Let's say it does flow. Well,
because one, it's going to cut down your size and change this.
What does that hold? How much pressure does that hold? A push fitting.
Well, I mean, most of the time, let's say a set of airbags. What are you putting up a set of airbags? 100 pounds?
Yeah, 100. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what.
But see, them are normally. Yeah, they're push lock.
And I have these now too. I have these that are set up for methanol.
So that plastic line would actually work here. Do they make number 12 plastic?
I can find out that I don't know because we're only carrying.
That would be the way to go there. Fuck all this.
Yeah. We'd have to, that would be a question because the number. I mean, we have to look at number 12 flow, but what your internal would be, I don't know if they make something that big or not. That I'd have to see, Kelly. That I don't know. But like I said, with the quick connect, if we can do a flow test on it and see, then we can find out. But you figure just a regular airline's holding 150, 60 psi, 200 psi for a micrometer.
Yeah, fuck calipers. I just had it here. I was just fucking working.
It'll be the last place you look.
No. But what if it was that push lock thing, man? That would make stuff so much easier. That 90's got to cut the flow down.
Yeah, but measure the inside of the 90 to see what your actual flow is.
.825 about.
Let me picture this so you remember. Yeah, 825.
And this is an AN here with an O-ring.
Right. No, I know. I know what the fitting is, but if we can figure out what the inside flow.
I don't even know. Do they have a push lock that big?
I don't. Well, I'm thinking they do because I know on diesel when I used to do diesel work, we had some bigger ones.
See, a lot of the airbags though ain't push lock. It's actually, it's got a ferrule.
Well, it has both. I mean, a lot of your airbags are this. We just left Fat Fender, which is not about half an hour from you guys, and they carry a shit ton of our stuff, and they use a ton of that. And it's just locking in. And the airbags, when we've done airbags and stuff for trucks, we use that. And that's a constant 80 pounds, 60 pounds. I mean, the least you want in there is 40 pounds. So.
See, on the front it's no big deal, but
right. Front's easy to get.
But the back is the motherfucker.
Well, let me see what I can come up with.
I think that's 16.
I think it's 16 too.